Good afternoon, class. In today's session, we will see bitmap checkpoints. So this type of checkpoints has been used for pictorial representations, or you may say that pixel representations here. So not only for the testing, means authenticating the agent signature or any type of the signature here, you may choose any image. If any image has been read, for example, some logos will be there. Logo means if you choose any application, the application will have some logos, and it has some pics also, that is a gallery pics also in that one. If we want to check whether there is any change in their pixel formation, or if any modification has been done on that one, it will be easily found out by applying this bitmap checkpoint. So first, what we have to do here is we need to take a pic, or you may a picture notation, or a logo or something notation here, and we need to compare this one with the actual data what we are having there. Likewise, in our textual information, we store the actual data. The actual data will be database what we are having. In that it stores text based one or numerical based one, or whatever the type of the data you have been given other than the pictorial one. So what happens here is, in this textual notation, we need to compare this element spacing there. Means, for example, if you are taking, if I'm expecting a word, or a name or anything which is of the 4 letters. 4 letters means, so there could be 4 alphabets there. 4 alphabets has to be specified, and this 4 alphabets will be of any, means they can be lower or they can be upper. And we need to read that 4 letters there. Means make it as a 4 letters which are only lower. So here I just given QWER. That's all. So there is no any order of placing this element, means this alphabet has to be first. You may to be started with this one. There is no any constraints there. What happens here is it has to accept the data which is having 4 alphabets here. However, how we are going to test it is having the 4 alphabets or not here is, we will check by place here, position by position. Means at the first position what we are having, it's the alphabet or not. How we are processing, we need to gather the data, that is we need to set the data here. So the set consists of elements A to Z here. Whether it belongs to this set or not, we need to see. So the first element will be checked from that set. So as it is, it is there in that set, what happens here is, so the first place of that name, or you may specify the given text, will be passed on, and then next go for the second one. Second one will be having the same, that is it will be took from this set, and the third one, and then fourth one. Then we are confirming it as a correct word formation for this type of the text area what you have been represented. Likewise, it is also having the picture comparison here. Picture comparison means what we have to store here is, here we are defining some values to be there. The values will start with that one, the textual representations. Many things has to be given for this text area validations there. So what you have to do, likewise, we need to present the processing in such a way here. So here we won't use this many representations, means while providing the text info for that processing, we need to be very cautious, because we have to make several constraints based on the user or based on the person who is been designing this one. But here in this process, there is no such constraint here, but the constraint here is just upload or just store the data, means the picture what we are used from apart, means from the previous or the from very first. Okay, first ever design one has to be stored there into the database. So you have to give the name logo.jpg or any format. Or if you want to add the pictures to that one, so what happens, the pictures have been given to the given name to that one, the pictures will be added to that website or to that page or any means where it is been used there. So what happens here is, if you want to test the data, if you want to process the data, what happens in this representation? So we need to take a logo or some representations there, and we need to test that one. How I am going to test there here is, we need to represent all the data or all the representations are to be done or not, we need to see. Means, for example, if you are taking any logo, so it has some bit area of transmission, means it will be used from the specified area, from this point to this point, means it should be placed here. Yes, now. And if you want to test that data, or if you want to test that photograph or any picture, there are the dimensions for that one. So this picture has in the dimensions which is a length is high and the breadth is low. And go for the another picture notation which is like a square like rotation. Okay, if we can't say that a photograph or a picture which is being considered as a same size will be having the same data. So here what happens here is, we need to consider not only the size of the data what we are mentioning, how it is being presenting or not, what are the statistics or the features it is exhibiting has to be specified in that expected data also. Means the picture presentation, the pixel by pixel, and then next where it is being placed, what is the coloring of the pixel there, the color, there will be colors have been specified now, what is the exact saturation that has been used, many things will be added to that one. If you see this one where I am pointing here also, here ma, so this is a line of means one color and this is one color, means we are having 4 colors on this one. What it is making different from that one is the saturation, and then next the means the pixel or the representation of that one is making the difference from the others. If you are making some changes to that one, what happens here is, this will be allowed to the processor, and you are making that they have a different notation here. Whenever you are compressing your picture, whenever you are means enlarging or you're doing some picture, you may see the blurred images or the blurred representations there. What it is specifying is, the plotting of the pixel has been extended, means it has to be in such way that so it to be represented in a clear manner. Whenever you are performing such actions on that one, the information what we are means giving on that one will be scattered there. That is one thing. And the other one here is where you need to test the data. Means, as I said, we need to test for the whole document here. So I don't want to take means not whole document, whole picture here. It's not like that I want to take only the part of your picture. I need to go for the processing that one. So if you go, for example, see the logo, that is a Google is there. So what happens here, I just want to know about the pixel or the other thing what we are having at the first G, means the starting letter of that one, not the second one what we are having. So I need to study about that one only. So what happens here, we need to select this one has to be read by that processing, how it is being placed, and what is this pixel orientation, whatever it is, will be compared with the already the data what we have stored in our database server. Then what it is doing, if any changes has been made to that one, it will specify that there is a mismatch in that signature, or that means a mismatch in the picture what we have been used. So how it is going to use this one is, as I said here, when we are drawing or when we are presenting that one, So there will be a scattering will be there. So here, if you are writing a letter or if you are writing a representation, means, so for example, when you are intended to sign, although you are being perfect in the signing also, sometimes we may not get the data as a accurate one. Okay, so see here, this is the placing of A here. Okay, although I am using this one or a pen like the stick pen like this structure, there will be some changes will be done. Yes, now. So here we may not specify that signature will start with the here this point or this point, or it may start with the starting of the point. One may sign that as a cross, or they will sign it as a linear or the horizontal, whatever it is. They may not place in the correct way, but the signature, what it has to do, it has to be checked here. So they need to see the elevations and the pixel representations here. So if you are going for the photograph representation, what happens here? It is being scattered by the changing other by making some changes to its size there. You may adding some means modifications to that one. They will be scattered there. I'll coming to the signature formation. We are being freehand to sign that one. Freehand to sign that one means sometimes we may take a more curve to that one. Sometimes we may not take the more curve. So what happens here is we need to check whether it is elevations, all these things. So the curve, what there has been set, what is the speed of that one, all these things, the slanting, all these things will be used and they will be applied to the that is the signature what we are using. So here, so we can't say that the signature what we are providing will be all be the same, but wherever you are signing throughout this box, the signature will be same. And this will be compared with the remaining one. Means we can't say that only one signature has been used or one processing are used. You may have to check with that only one signature. It's not allowable one. Why? Because if you are doing such a in search representation, that the constraint will be holding the user, and user what you are providing that signature may not pass that one. So not only the images checking, what we are doing, we are been providing signature checking also. And how far you are using this one is, we can use for the part of your data, means the part of the picture you are being providing, or the complete picture representations what we are seeing. And coming to the implementation part of that one, how I am going to add to this test script here is, so the first here we are taking the example, that is the agent signature box. This may be done by the HP Quick Test Professional, which can be used at the rapid test wizard there. Test script wizard is there now. It is being using for the processing there. So here, if you are done with the signature, what you have to do is nothing but you must clear that one. You use another bitmap for the processing there. Okay. And coming to the starting of that one, as we know that how we are going to start the programming, that is this testing process. First, we need to start the WinRunner and go for this flight 4A .exe app there, and we are using this one for the two versions there, 4A and then 4B version, as we see in that is GUI checkpoints. So here first start the WinRunner, go to the start and then programs for the WinRunner, select the WinRunner.exe, start that one, it will be opened. In that we have to select the new test there, and this new test will be displaying. Just place the handy icon on the flight reservation one. If flight reservation has not been opened, what you have to do, we need to go for the representation, that is programs, WinRunner, and the next GUI sample applications, and then next we need to go for the flight 4A representation, and we need to access the files also. So here we are having a signature here now. So to access that one, we need to map up this GUI file mode, which is been considering the elements, means the signatures what it is having there. Okay, so for that we need to access the GUI file list, and we need to select the flight 4a.gui there. So there you have the information about the signature or the elements what we are using. So initially we will go for the context sensitive mode. Whenever we are reaching to this application, that is a testing of that signature, then we will go for the analog mode. Okay, so first we need to open the order. In that we need to go for the fax order. Fax order, in that fax order, if you remember previous classes, in that fax order what we are having the details about the passenger, and then next the details about the flight, and any other information about that, means regarding this flight reservations who has been made by the, means that's the agent. And we have the another one, that is a third one, which has been indicated as a signature box there. So the signature box will be considered in the fax order. The fax order will be sent to that person who are being making that the flight has to be, means the reservation has to be placed here. So for that they has to enter the 10-digit fax number, and this fax number has to be, means they will send that fax number to that one, and they are known for this processes to make the reservation here. And then what happens here, to make the reservation be successful, what happens here, we need to check whether the value, means the value what you are present in that signature box has been verified or not. Then you have to switch our selection of our processing to the context sensitive mode to analog mode. So then what you have to do, we need to process, means up to this now there is no need to record our application. Why? Because means the before things has been means checked, has been processed in the context sensitive mode in the previous example. So there is no need to process that one. Here we need to record the process of accessing or the giving the access to the agent. So how I am going to access the giving the access to the agent, means just make this authentication to be done in a successful manner. How I am going to do this one here is, just press the record button. First we need to name this sign in has to be done onto that one. Means we need to make the record of the signing. Means after signing we can't make the recording. If you are been, means if you just forgot about that thing, just what you have to do is nothing but clear the signature. The signature will be cleared. After recording, just start the signature. If you are been starting the signature, means whatever you are placing in this area, for example, so this, consider this as a signature box. This is the bitmap area or the drawing area what we are having. So this have the some pixel representations here. So here it has to read all the data here. So where you are placing your cursor or where we are providing the data to that one has to be recorded there. And this one what you are using will record each and every action provided by us in that formation. Means however you are giving the data will be recorded here. Means what we are placing, you are placing some value on that one. So here the value has to be recorded for that purpose. So here I made one signature here. So I made one signature, means what are the means? There's the gesture, what is being taken here, the pixel formation, this forming, all these things has to be recorded here. So here this recorded signature will be checked with the already the data what we are having there. Okay. So already it is been considered for the signature what I made for the processing. So that's why what it is doing, it is taking the agent signature box here. Agent signature box, in that agent signature box, try to add a signature to that one. So after adding the signature, we need to go for the context sensitive mode here. So this context sensitive mode will be taken into an account and start the recording from there. So here what I done here is, the signature what I chose here, means this one, the signature what I chose here has to be added to the bitmap checkpoint, and it will be compared with the already the data what we are having here. Okay. Now this will be compared with the data what I am having, means that the person, the admin, what he is having at his database server. And what it is doing is, it is allowing or not, we need to see. Okay. We need to make this one as a the test one, or the you may specify the bitmap image or the GUI which has been created at this most. And after that, just clear the signature button. Why we need to clear the signature button here is just it is been recording and we can't place each and everything on that one. So clear the signature box, and also we have to stop the recording also. And later what you have to do, we need to take care of this created one and the next already existed one. So here we need to start the processing here. We need to make this one has a bitmap here, means this one recorded one is being chosen for the correct one or the failed one. We need to see. So first we need to take this bitmap image what you have been inserted into that one, and then next what you have to do here is we need to take this fax order. We need to stop this, as I said, stop the recording there and save the test here. This test which has been saved will be used for the further testing procedure. If you are what you have to do is nothing but GUI files has been there. Now we created a GUI file. We need to create we need to save this GUI file which has been created at this point of time. So here we need to view the expected result, means what I have been done. I draw something now. So this one is a drawn one. Okay. And we need to compare with this remaining one. So when we are comparing with this one here is, we need to take a new version. So the new version has to be considered, which is a flight 4b.exe. This one has been tested and we will specify it as the first ever signature taken by that one, and it will be used for the further comparisons also. Okay. And coming to the next one. So here we are not willing to this making any test, means we are not recording any signature or any other procedure. We are making one other version of processing and we are making to test on that other one. So here we are closing the application which is previously used, and we are opening another application which has a flight reservation there, and we need to run from the top here, and the resultants what we are using has to be stored onto a file here. So we may use another file representation here and run the test procedure. So here whenever you are running the test procedure, let's see if we are recorded any value or not here. We didn't record any value. What has started is we have started just processing with the previous one. What happens here? It doesn't allows you to access this or to make this reservation to be successful. So what here is, so here we need to make the options to be processed. So whenever we are taking this one, not only the signature given one, and also we need to mention the signature box what is being in the cleared manner, means a new signature has to be taken and we need to check with the other one. So what happens here is we didn't provided any data to that one. We just provided a checkpoint to that one. How many checkpoints has been taken? 2 checkpoints, means 2 times which has been processed. 2 times it has been considered checking, means just fax your order. Fax your order has been done at the 21 second. It has been failed, and the 31 second also it is been considered. So mismatch has been raised, and the you are been multiple times it has been considered as a mismatch. Then what happens here is, then it is been specified as a process as a fail here. So here the main goal is to the checkpoint what we are using has to be recorded first one. It should be compared with the first ever recorded one or the data what you are having earlierly. And at each and every position, at each and every means signature or any insertion what we are doing, we need to clear the box here. If it is not cleared, means what I said is, when you are signing, what happens here is where it is not accepting your that one. What it has to do, you need to make the sign again. Sign again has to be done. Means if you are giving wrong credentials, means you are giving username and password, the password is a wrong one, and you are continuously just clicking on the submit or the OK. or login. What happens here is how many times you are being given that data, what it is doing, it is not allowing to enter into that one. Why? So here is the credentials what you are giving for the accessing is not a correct one. What you have to do whenever you are giving the wrong data, what is the main way of processing that that type of situation is just to discard all the data what you have been entered. Means you need to give the username, password, or whatever data in a newly means freshly you need to enter that one. Okay, after entering the data into that one, what happens there? We need to check another time. Why it is taking this mismatching here is we didn't clear that thing. We didn't clear that thing. What it is doing? It is allowing to take this one to be compared with the already existed one multiple times. Means you are not clearing your signature. What you have done is you need to clear the signature and you make the clear again the signature. There is a one reason. Other reason is whether it is recorded or not, we need to see. If it is not recorded, straight away it will be failed there. If it is recorded, what happens here is, if it is recorded, we need to check at the first position it is allowing or not. If the mismatching has been occurred, mismatch occurred means what I have to do? We need to clear the space here. The space has to be clear and we need to give the data. So this one is not allowed here. Why here? Why here means I entered some data which is not a correct one. What I have to do? I need to clear this data. Okay. And I need to try again here by giving the data again. Likewise, if you are not able to access your authentication through the signature, means it is not allowed, what we have to do? It will be indicated at the first or the third time or any time it is been indicating, means what you have to do? We need to clear that box or clear that enter data, and we need to go for the entering. Again we need to go for the entering, and later we need to process for the checking. If again mismatch occurs, what happens here is again you need to clear that one. Again you need to enter the data until you succeed that processing. If it is not recorded, how many times you are entering the data, that will be wastage of the time here. Why so means here we don't have the image or we don't have the GFL bitmap image for that signature what you are providing. With which GFL we are going to check for this processing? We don't have any idea about that one. If you are checking with this correct one, if it is the correct one or the slantation, whatever it is, the pixel comparison, whatever it is, it will be done. If you are not providing the data to check and you are simultaneously randomly picking someone to check, means what happens here? It won't allow you to access the processing. So that's why when the run is completed, it may result in two representations. The first one is we need to represent or we need to give the data early. Early means here at the admin, means at the admin or the person who is been allowing to this type of the authentications should have the data there. If doesn't there, what happens here is they has to request or they get the data there itself. Means for example, if you have been chosen for the first time, they will track that signature and they will save that one. So if you want to make many images to that one, means I want to take the 5 signatures to that one, this one signature I took will be compared with the 5 signatures. If there is any matching, means 100 means whenever we are taking with the signature based one, we can't say that 100% will be matched with that one. Some percentages will be there for that matching. So if it is been reaching anyone, what happens is it will be allowed to the access here. If it is not like that, the test what you have been performed on that one is a failed one. After reviewing the results here, we need to stop the process here. How we are going to stop that one? Just the recorded one or the any other representations what has to be, means if you want to save, you can save the test result by taking the screenshot or any other. And if you want to exit that one from that means for that file, what you have to do is nothing but exit from all these test window, and then next WinRunner, and then next the test what has been created, and then the application what you have been chosen. If it is not the done, means the previous application, means the if you are using the same version for another example, you need to close this version 4b and you need to start again, restart again. If not, what happens here is it will read the data, it will gather the data from the previous one only. So just close all the active windows for the test processing and start the reprocessing again. So that's about bitmap checking, bitmap point, the image checking here. So here we are providing the checkpoints to that images or anything. So how the images are being taken into testing here is simply by their feature representation. There is a pixel by pixel comparison has to be done. So if you are making any changes to the pictures, or if you are making any changes to the any bitmap images what we are having, it will be slightly affected to this one, expected one. And what happens here is it won't be equal, or if it won't be identical to the actual one. Then if it is not identical to the actual one, what happens here is it won't be processed for that process. And this may be used in authentication of the representations. Sometimes we may save the images there. In this images they have some informations also, the means which has been cryptographic representation. So if any slight changes has been made to that info or anything, the image will be changed there. So the image changes means the pixel representations will be changed. Then it will be identified it is a fake, or you may specify some modifications has been done to that representation. If you want to make these changes to be affected by that for that one, so you may use the updated version at the database server also. And this server will allow you to access newly created one and newly accesses one. And also it may provide you to access the all the images what we are providing and all the spaces what we have been spaced out. And you may test for the other, means if you may test for the only some certain area of that one, what happens is you can select only that area and it could be tested there. Any changes made means happen to that area will be reflected, and then you may test for that representation here. So that's about today's class. Thank you.